Hey guys, what is up today? This is Dalsu with Dalsu Plays, back with some more Planetbase. Looks like we're about to get some new colonists, which is excellent. I think we had ordered just workers, right? So we'll see what comes out of that, and then we'll have to deal with taking care of them. 2 new workers. I think what I'll do probably there is go ahead and turn off the permissions because I don't want to get overloaded or anything. We now have 13 people, so we don't need to worry about oxygen. But we're going to keep an eye on our food because they're going to use a lot of resources, obviously. Seems like we have plenty of food to make meals out of. So what do we build next? Well, probably... Let's take a look here. Check our power before we do that, actually. Excuse me, I think we need another battery. I do not want to run out of power, man. How much would like a large battery be? Let's see. Probably 4 steel, huh? Okay. You have to excuse me, I just woke up. A little bit of a frog in my throat. Alright, so hopefully those extra 2 workers are going to help us get more metal, because that's kind of a problem. We can't seem to get enough metal to do the things we want to do with. So we got a worker on each now. We have workers in here, 2 workers in here, so plenty of ore to go around. It's not an issue of ore, it's an issue of workers manning these machines. And they're still so slow, and he's going to sleep now, so... We also have a space for extra 2 pods if we need extra food. Probably should get another table. Let's check this out here. Morale is good, but we definitely need one of these, like, what are they called? Multi-domes. People would love that. A small one would only be 1 and 1. We could afford it right now. The more small buildings I build now, though, the more big buildings I feel like I have to build later. This guy's got a broken bone, so he's going to go to the sick bay. We also need a lab. A lab is going to make new medical thingies. We'll plant a medicinal herb here, and then we'll have to build a lab. That's a ways off yet. I don't feel like that's particularly important right now. Same with the repair things. We need a factory to make these spares. But again, this seems like such low priority right now considering. I wonder what I can do to like speed up the steel building process or the metal making process. I doubt that there's much I can actually improve there. It's really not that slow as long as the guy sticks to it. Where's my biologists? Love to build a robotics lab, get some new robots as well. I think really we're okay on people right now. I don't think we need to invite any more colonists in. Looks like our batteries are fully powered, so maybe we don't have to worry about that for a little while. There's some ore just sitting there. So, tough decision coming up. Do we build more power infrastructure, or do we build like a leisure dome, or do we build a factory, or do we build a lab? What do we do? We'll probably get away with both, considering the small ones only cost 1 metal. By the way, I don't think I've produced a whole lot of bioplastic. These guys will produce some starch here pretty soon. Alright, Alright, so I think we're okay on medicine and okay on spares right now. So we won't build a lab or a factory, but we will build a leisure place for these guys. We want them to be happy. I'll build that just here off of the canteen. We're going to be 1 and 1. I think that's fine. The connection's also going to be 1. 1 and 1, yeah. That's unfortunate, but we've just recently gotten a couple pieces of metal. With all these workers, our metal should be pretty much renewable. Of course, it's going to be slow. Especially when they keep leaving to go to sleep and stuff. You don't need sleep, just work. Let's see, what do you got? Bioplastic? So that'll get done, slowly but surely. I'm sure we have enough water now, right? We're like getting 11 water at a time, so. I think this big water extractor was probably a little bit premature. A little bit of an overreaction on my part, maybe. And the process is a lot faster now that we have more workers. Even the biologist is chipping in. I don't know why. Should be working on the plants, but none of them seem to need any maintenance right now, so that's, you know, that's okay. Where's my starch? I guess they only produce starch every 3rd time. Maybe how it works. Oh, no, we have some starch, actually. Okay, he's making a bioplastic for us. Great. Here comes our construction bot to save the day. We have a little problem over here, but it's getting fixed. That brings us down even lower on our spares. But we're not near needing a lab yet, I don't think. Multi-dome's finished. Do the connection for us. Power's going down quick, man. I'd feel better if I had another battery. This might be a little close, actually. But sometimes you get in this position where you have no wind, the middle of the night. Probably won't run out, but I think the next building we build ought to be a battery. So we need to populate this with various things. Bench. Exercise bar, drinking fountain, decorative plant, yeah. I mean, all that stuff's nice. Let's just do an exercise bar for right now. And we'll come back later with more stuff. Basically, from what I've learned, what I understand, we got another person with a broken bone, but no hospital bed. From what I understand, the more variety of stress-reducing things you have, the better. Like, they can't look at the same thing twice in a certain period. Alright, got that exercise bar in there. Keep people cheered up. Like, we're doing well on the bioplastic production, but can't seem to get people to... Probably could use some more workers, really, and a new hospital bed, and a lot of things, and a new battery. By the way... Are we on the mend here with our power? It looks like we are. But I would sincerely love to get a new battery. Unfortunately, I think steel's going to be a bit of an issue. If I want to make a larger size battery, I need at least one more steel, so I have to wait for that for a minute. Looks like they're working on it. And we might get a little more population. We're not going to run out of food. It looks like we're not going to run out of oxygen. So I may ask for a few more in a minute. In fact, it's probably better to ask now because it takes so damn long. Let's see what we want, though. We have 2 engineers, 1 medic, 3 biologists, 7 workers. So give me a colonist ship and give me I don't know. Anything. Just evenly divided, I guess. Come on. Not cooperating with me here. I don't want to guard, though. Okay, that looks fine. So bring us those people. We'll be in much better shape. Take your time. Don't overwhelm us, please. We are a little bit short on biologists already. Maybe it's because... I don't know why. We're getting some steel working. It takes so long. Battery's dead. This battery is fading, but the sun's coming up, thankfully. But yeah, I think it's time for another battery, just to be on the safe side. So I'm probably going to do that like down here. That's a long way out for people to repair, though. We could just stick it here. Let's see. Power collector here would be fine. A level 2 one. We have the supplies for it right now. We now have the supplies for 3, but there is no 3. It goes straight from 2 to 4. Give me the 2 size one, please, and then you'll have to wait to connect it. Trading ship. Do you have anything for me? You don't have what I want. I love that driller bot. I don't know what that does. I guess it must work in the mine, probably. Free up some of my workers. But you know, I really don't have anything to trade you back. I guess I could trade some of my vegetables, but then I'm gonna be, you know, playing a dangerous game. So I'm not gonna do anything with you. The next building we need to build, I believe, is probably the lab so that we can make medical supplies. But why don't we start first by just adding a medicinal pad. You can also add these trees. Relax by looking at it a bit. It produces a little bit of oxygen. Oh, that's not good. Hold on. I'm gonna put my coffee down here. Jeez. Well, you engineers had better get right on that. That is a kind of important building. Yeah, go for it, dude. You fix that right up, and that'd be great. Okay, so where were we? Right, we need a medicinal plant here. Gonna cost 1 bioplastic. We're totally out of metal right now. He's getting the airlock fixed. Hopefully these guys don't die from lack of oxygen. We got our new battery. That's nice. So we're producing a lot of extra power. And we're going to have to fill up this battery first, but then this one should start. I think we'll be pretty happy we have that. Alright, looks like the airlock's getting fixed. Very happy about that. So long. So long to get a new piece of metal. And nobody working on this one. This is because we don't have the ore, but we do have ore. Just where is it? Is it sitting in here? I don't see any ore sitting in here. Must be sitting in the around the mine, yeah. It is. Why don't you workers grab that? It's our carrier bot's about to do that. Big battery filling up. I love to see that. It's going to keep us out of trouble. Airlock's finished. And medicinal plant's finished. Okay. So the next building we need is a lab. Probably going to be fairly expensive. No, it's not that bad, really. Put it right here. Wait, is the lab a dead end? Wow, it can grow synthetic meat. I had no idea. Okay. They'll put you here. Looks like we have enough resources for it, but not quite enough for the connection. We could use a few more people now to help out. We just got to keep an eye on our oxygen. Still plenty of storage space left. That's nice. Here comes our construction bot. Hopefully he's going to help us out there. This big battery is going to be great. So as soon as we get one more piece of steel, I think, one more piece of metal, he'll be able to connect these and we'll have our lab done. Surprised we've stayed on top of our bioplastic pretty well. This hasn't been as much of a problem as metal is. And you know, down here, well, I'm gonna have to go this way, but we need another mine. It's not that we need another mine, really, because look, we have ore just sitting there. What we need is another, whatever this is, processing plant. But before I get another processing plant, I want to make sure I've got the workers to be constantly doing it. You know, because that seems to be kind of an issue. Where's my construction bot? Oh, he doesn't have his precious steel. Okay, well, we're almost there. This guy's going to take off. I don't know why he's going to go to the airlock. I don't know what he's got in mind. Got somebody hurt. This is just a worker hurt. So yeah, we're definitely going to need to start producing some new medicine. Our spares are pretty good for right now. We do need that building eventually, but it's kind of low priority right now considering our resource situation. Bot needs repair. Haven't seen too many people using the multi-dome lately. I'm interested in this synthetic meat growing thing, the business that they're talking about over here in the lab. We won't know about that for a while, especially at this rate. Glad to have that extra battery. That keeps me from being scared during the long, dark nights. Bring in some starch. Alright. Looks like we got our metal. Got our lab established here. Just about. Alright, it's finished up. He's going to do the connection now. It's going to leave us with no metal whatsoever. And here's our lab. So what do we need in our lab? Need a workbench. Need a tissue synthesizer, although I do not know how that works. I'm going to go ahead and throw one down because we have the bioplastic available. Don't we? Actually, we're one short, but we've got the starch available, so hopefully they'll be doing that soon. Looks like they're all working in here. Good deal. What I like to see. Food continues to seem alright, despite our population growing, so I'd like to see some more colonists come, honestly. Looks like we may need another biologist. And who's on the workbench? It's got to be a medic, so we probably need another medic, absolutely. Not probably. Alright guys, we're going to take a short break there. Check the next video coming out tomorrow probably. and we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. Try to stave off disaster as long as possible. See you then. Thanks for watching.